Welcome back. Let's play some 10-minute games here on Shogi Wars. Good luck. Drop a pawn on the focal point. Where's the focal point? Has anybody found the focal point? Alright. Just put the king over here. Let's see. How much trouble can I stir? If I play this, am I okay? I think so. We'll find out momentarily just how okay or not okay this is. What if I push this pawn again? I have no pawn in hand. Is this okay? We're gonna learn openings the hard way. This might be what they mean by the focal point. Interesting. It's the point that connects other points. Like, if I bring up the silver, there's tactics that absolutely do not work out. So I try things this way instead. If I pawn drop here, rook takes this check. So, even though you might consider that to be a focal point, that doesn't quite work here. But yeah, my king is just taking a bit of a vacation. Hmm. If their king... Well, it could escape here. And yeah, my attacks get shut down pretty quickly. Maybe I bring up the silver and bring up the knight, and up the knight again and push this. But this seems speculative. Like, that takes 4 moves to complete. You'd think with 4 moves there would be other things I could do. Okay. Well, this is puzzling. I'm gonna play a surprising move as well. I guess they could exchange bishops here. I think defending this pawn is a bit unexpected. But, like, there's no other opportunity to drop the bishop here. So if I want the bishop to go here, I have to allow this tactic. Hmm, I guess a bishop here is a bit of a problem. Hmm. Well, no, I can block that. Wow. Okay. So yeah, I can drop a bishop and attack this and attack that, but they check and the rook comes over to defend the knight, and everything is hanging in there. But I think I get an initiative anyway. Um, hmm. What a strange position. I guess they have bishop drop here. I don't know that that does what they need it to do, though. But, um, that does look pretty strong in second thought. Forward, forward, ever forward. Um, so strange. Yes, this was invariably going to happen. What do I do about it? I can't drop a pawn. If I defend with my silver, no. Um, maybe I defend. Um, yeah, I'm drawing a blank here. Oh, this pawn is loose. Alright, so this was my plan. To exchange this, and exchange that, and exchange this. I forgot that this pawn would hang. But I don't think it's that critical. I hesitate to drop the bishop, because every time I drop a bishop, I drop it on the wrong square. But here I have to do something. And dropping the bishop qualifies as doing something. That's insane. Maybe it's fine. It just looks crazy. We have to believe that I'm doing the right thing here. Because it's not obvious from the tactics that anything positive is happening. Whatever. Oh, there's a fork. That's a big fork. Okay. Let's just push this. Yeah, I did foresee this. I didn't think that was such a big issue. As anything else that could happen here looks like a much larger issue. I'm expecting rook takes bishop to happen, and that I'm just hoping the tactics are not decisive.
3分
Okay.
2分30秒
Oh no, my rook. I mean, there's nothing I can do but sacrifice that, so I'll just get it out of the way. Um, it is a bit stunning to see this, though. Because I actually connected here. Okay.
2分
Um, hmm.
1分30秒。
Only my games could look like this. Huh. There has to be an easier way. I'm not convinced this rook drop was correct. Um, if only because I'm struggling to see like where my opponent continues checking me here. I need to keep the silver in hand, because if they try to push the gold out, I need to check, check, and mate. Yes, that'd be funny. He'd probably do better than I would reviewing this. Because I'm not good at checkmates.
1分。
Yeah, if I go up this, silver drop is mate in one. Um, I thought I saw checkmate if I block with a piece and they silver drop here. I might have hallucinated something there. Dragon check here looks more than adequate.
30秒。20秒。
Thanks for the game. One down, two to go. Good luck. It occurs to me I'm missing many tactics that are not shown in the game. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. Yeah, we were joking about maybe if Shogi Dead makes progress, that would somehow motivate me to retire from doing this. No. What would motivate me is if I keep losing every game. Like, I'm just getting rolled. I have no idea what's going on. I don't so much care if other people succeed. That's not my problem. I'm thinking I should just take this gold. This doesn't look bad. The bishop drop here is clever. But I can push this pawn, and what can they do? That's legal. Yep, yep, yep. They can do this too. Um, I'll pretend to defend my king. Yeah, I guess I could. I wonder if most players do that. The problem is, oh, twofold. One, I could still lose those. Not beyond that. Um, and two, I still don't know what I'm doing. Which somehow seems like the greater problem here. Yeah, if I wanted instant gratification, I would just play like third file rook or central file rook every game, if I could. I had quite a bit of that, and a lot of success because opponents would not play the critical lines. Um, um, so I'm just going to chase this horse. And then push this pawn. I guess there's a big gap in this corner and they could take my pieces. But if I chase the horse and I chase the king and maybe win the rook or something, maybe it'll be okay.
7分。
I have some thoughts. Okay, we're gonna let the intrusive thoughts win. Here we go. It's knuckle puck time. I guess they could use a silver to defend this. Now that after I've made my move, I see that there's things they can do. Whatever. I was gonna drop the knight and then sack it here no matter what they did. Now I see that's not so smart. I don't have a lot of options here. Let's just go. Ah, that could hurt. Yeah, silver drop here is coming. I can't stop it either. I could move this gold. Um, this can only end well. All right. Hmm.
5分。
Tricky stuff. If I advance, my attack gets cut off. If I do knight takes, this gold moves. Like my silver is going to get kicked one way or another here. Wait, I have a pawn I can drop. Oh, this is crazy. If the horse advances, it's legal for me to drop a pawn because I don't have a pawn down here. Yes, they have to retreat. I didn't think that would happen. Um, Now I can push back on this file, or maybe move the knight to get a gold for a knight. Okay. I thought I would have some continuation here. I'm not seeing it. Like, if they drop a pawn or if they drop anything else, how do I continue going forward? Well, if they drop it back here, I can drop a pawn here, but like, this is such a mess. Also, this is pinned. Yeah. If I jump the knight, the horse can move here. Or here.
3分、
Um... So, we're just watching... Eh, I've been better. Things are fine. I'm throwing another game, apparently. Because I just don't know any of these Shogi openings. I kind of know third file rook. I kind of know central file rook. I'm trying to play other openings, and it's not going well. But, I guess this is science. We try things out, and hopefully learn something from trying.
2分30秒。
Okay, we're going to try to open the opponent's castle over here. So they've shut off their rook, they've shut off their horse, they've walled in their king, and now I'm going to attack where the king is located. And things are not going to work, because they never work, but at least we had a decent idea.
2分、
My opponent has no pawn in hand, so I'm just going to jump my knight out as far as it can go.
1分30秒。
Do I attack over here? Like, it's the only place I can have any chance of an attack. So I have to do it.
1分、
I'm not optimistic. Alright, back I go. I have to defend my king.
30秒。
You think? Yeah, that's a pretty safe bet.
20秒。
Hmm. Yeah, thanks for the game. 2 down, 1 to go. Hmm. Good luck. Can I move this? Alright, I moved it. I only had to click it 3 times to get it to move. Hmm. Now we're gonna see if I can... Oh, well. Okay, I didn't see that that was coming. Um, let's try this. This looks interesting. Hashtag this is fine. Alright, so I lost 2 pieces, but I got to attack a pawn. And in the future I might get to attack something else. Maybe. Oh, I guess they could just take this. Um, Yeah, this is going to be awkward. Okay, I dodge. I protect my pawn so that I'm still able to take this here. Yes, the opponent can bring their pawn forward, but that takes 2 moves. 2 whole moves. That's the time it's going to take me to blunder 2 pieces. But in the meantime, I might be able to push this. I might be able to do something. Yeah. Let's just go. There. See, I can attack sometimes. Alright, their rook successfully invades? Yeah. If I drop a silver to try to stop it, they have to back up. Let's try this. This might not work. But if it does work, like, I've at least made it not so easy for my opponent. Because if they promote and somehow they get another piece attacking over here, like they drop the knight takes this, they start dropping other things, or if they drop the silver, silver takes pawn, and then they drop the knight, I'm just toast. So I need to like fortify the base of the castle, and taking out their rook does that. I don't know where my rook's gonna go. There's nowhere good for me to put my rook. Either the one that's on the edge of the board, or the one in hand. Like, as soon as I drop them, I lose them. Yeah, that doesn't help me either. Well, maybe it does. Let's have a little creativity here, shall we? See, I can use a knight. Look at me use the knight. Now I just need to not fall for stupid tactics. Alright. Cue me falling for a stupid tactic somewhere. Alright, I see a tactic. Like, I'm afraid that a bishop drop is gonna finish my rook and or king, but if they choose to chase this rook, I can move it over here, take the pawn, and then the other rook takes the gold. That's my plan. It's crude, but maybe it works. It is funny that Transport's message there could apply to pretty much any of my games, as I am bad at checkmating. It especially applied last game when I had 30 seconds and I was down like 4 pieces. But it does apply to a lot of my games. Sometimes I have been practicing Sumo Shogi on stream. Oh, right. Before our session today, I was downloading the latest DL Shogi engine. So I downloaded the NVIDIA driver, or the CUDA driver, as well as the CUDA, what was it? Development kit library. Or toolkit. That's what they called it. So I got those. I got the Yanura O engine that uses the TensorFlow CUDA library. I was trying to follow Taiyan's instructions about how to run it or install it. This is subtle, isn't it? Doesn't have to be subtle if it works. Alright. I'm gonna escape my rook here. Sharp stuff.
$7 分
Sharp stuff. This lance is not floating. I will block the diagonal. This is going to be awkward. The knight can jump and promote. Or it could also jump and not promote. Today's proverb was about dropping a pawn on the focal point. That looks pretty focal to me. This forces the opponent to back up or to sacrifice. If I knew more shapes, I would have better chances here. Okay, one thing that does hold true, even absent specific knowledge, is the general knowledge that, like, a rook on an open line is a good thing. We've been playing so many games using general knowledge, and I've been able to make use of it effectively. So let's see. So there's a proverb about like the horse to the opposing camp, or the horse to your own camp, the dragon to the opposing camp. Like, it just blows my mind that I'm the only person that can make use of this knowledge. These things we call proverbs. Everybody else needs like special help to be able to play decent moves. Now, if I take this, how screwed am I? I don't know. If I drop a knight, if they take this, if I move here, I'm not much faster. Is there any reason not to take this? Yes, because they could drop a silver. Taking would speed up their attack. But it would give me more material.
5分
If I take this, if I check, if I take here, drop, maybe I have enough? Do I need the lance first? I'm so confused. It feels like I need one more piece. But my attack is faster regardless, so now's a good time to exchange or sacrifice. I'm gonna try this, and it's gonna be deeply embarrassing that this doesn't work. But, like, I'm just too embarrassed at this point. So I saw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I missed that I get a silver in hand. I have 2 generals in hand? Oh. I'm so bad at counting. Yeah, with 2 generals, this is a lot easier. I thought I was having just 1 general in hand, and that, like, if I move the dragon they block, I sack gold. That's possible, but here there are other possibilities too, like silver drop. Silver drop, king out, check, king, knight. Yeah. I did not see that I was getting 2 pieces in hand. Thanks for the game. Whew. Well, I'm awake now. Right. That's 3 games. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.